Welcome to another AVID Chat. Jack, as always, good to see you.
Good to see you, Dave.
So I know you had something on your mind today. I think it centers a little bit around coaching and why you would even want to hire a coach and how that really is applicable to financial planning, financial planners,
Yeah.
and kind of how we use this to our advantage.
Yeah.
So what's on your mind?
Well, I was thinking, um, a lot of times when we're talking to people, we always try to frame things in like, have you ever had like a mentor or somebody that you looked up to, or a coach or a teacher or somebody, and uh, kind of what did that you liked, that you look up to, that really made a difference in your life, whatever it may be, academics or sports or anything else. And then kind of what was it like and what did you see? And then what did they do to actually get the most out of you? And at least my experience has always been usually the people that I look up to as far as mentors or teachers or parents for that matter, or anybody. It's never like the person that took it easy on you and just let you slide and made things easy. It's almost always the person that knew you had a lot to offer, pushed you to get the most out of your talents and your abilities, and really didn't kind of take no for an answer. They did push you. They weren't like, they didn't berate you and tell you how horrible you were, but they were not shy about telling you you have more to offer, and to keep pushing you. And even if you got frustrated with them sometimes, you respected the fact that they were really trying to push stuff out of you. I mean, I have a million examples: sports
Yeah,
coaches, people that, like, you butt heads sometimes, like, but there's a million stories like that. And, obviously we always try to bring things back to financial planning or financial advisor, but I think it's good to frame, if you're hiring an advisor or anybody that's going to be some kind of advisor or coach or something, usually you're going to be hiring that person to help you squeeze the most out of whatever is important to you. If you're going to get a personal trainer, you're hoping that they're going to squeeze the most out of your effort to get you the best results. That doesn't mean that they're going to make things easy on you. And if you go into it thinking that, you pay money to make it easy and you get no results, which is defeats the whole purpose. So if you go into it thinking, I'm paying this person to push me to get my best results, naturally you'll get better results, because that's what you're expecting kind of going into the relationship.
absolutely. And if you are specifically hiring a financial advisor, which is such a loose term,
Oh my God,
um,
yes.
it drives me bananas. But a lot of times, I think just the way that we've been built up as financial advisors is our level of expertise is in investing. So if you hire a financial advisor, your investments will do better, and therefore you'll do better. And I would say it's a load of crock. You can do the same investing very basically on your own without a financial advisor. I'm very biased in saying, as a financial planner, as a financial guider, our role is to take your financial life and make it the best you possibly can. The investments, we talk about this all the time, are like this much of the overall plan. So we are going to push you. If you're open enough to tell us what's most important and what you want to get out of life, well, guess what? You signed up for me to be your accountability partner, and we're going to give you the steps and guide you to get there. And when you're doing great, we're going to say, great job. You're doing awesome. You're kicking butt. When you're not, we're going to say, hey, you said, Jack, that
Yeah,
you wanted to spend more time with your family and less time at the office, but you're there till 8 o'clock at night. What's going on?
exactly. It's, well, we talk probably in many videos about, determining and verbalizing, describing kind of what your personal values are. Like, what things are important to you? Like, where do you want to be directing I saw something the other day about, kind of your heart, and your resources, kind of your money. Like, where are you putting your effort and talents and time? If you say, A, B, C, D, these are the things, and these are my top 5 things, yet your time and your money and your effort and your mental energy and your emotional energy and all these going things that are totally unrelated to that, and those things aren't matching up, you will feel like, what am I doing?
Right.
However, it's easy to say these things are really important to me, these are my, most important values, and then to match those things up, that's hard to do. And it takes, like, I've always mentioned health stuff. It's easy to say, I want to lose weight, I want to get in better shape, I want to do this, that, and the other. But when it comes down to actually doing it, it's very difficult. It is difficult to do. And if you say there's something missing there, I need some kind of community or accountability partner, somebody to push me to do those things that I really do want to do, then uh, I'm going to have to put some effort out in order to do that. uh, I think it's sometimes weird to go into situations and think I'm going to pay somebody money or hire a professional to make things more difficult on me. But a lot of times it is it's difficulty in the service of accomplishing the things that I actually want to accomplish.
Exactly. If I want to be a better golfer, I love golf. I used to play a lot. I'm trying to get back into it once a month. I go out and play. I know what to expect. If I want to, let's say, lower my average score by five strokes, I'm going to have to go to a course, practice my chipping, practice my putting, and when I'm
Yeah.
having crappy rounds, end it with practicing more and having somebody stay on top of me. Otherwise, the results that I get are a direct correlation to the effort to which I push myself. Similarly in finance.
Yes. If you let's say you're in the market and you want to like I feel like I need an advisor, let's say, right? And you go
Okay.
into it thinking, my thought is, I'm going to hire an advisor and they're going to make things easier on me, right? I don't have to put out any effort. I don't have to put much thought into it. I will hire somebody that will do all the things for me, won't ask anything of me, and will just do all the work. I won't have to do anything. If you go into it thinking that, you'll get scammed because there's lots of people out there that will say, it's 8-minute abs. You don't have to do anything. It won't take a lot of effort, and you will get all the results that you want. It
Yes.
simply doesn't exist, and you know that in your heart that that's not true. But it's hard sometimes to think there just aren't shortcuts. As unfortunate as that sounds, there are solutions. There are ways to get those things, but it will take a little bit of effort to do that. So if you go into it thinking, I'm going to hire somebody that will push me to get the results that I really do want to get, I think you'll open your eyes up to a lot more quality people out there that will help you, and you'll actually get the results that you say that you want to get.
No doubt about it. And I think a lot of times people start with that quest and they don't really even realize what they're looking for until they get into a relationship that is more centered on their values and becoming better at who they are financially and preparing and putting systems in place and all these things that we do. And they say, oh yeah, I knew there was something in here that was saying there's more. uh, and I've found it. We've heard people say this is exactly what I was looking for, but the conversation started. Yes, I am worried about retirement, or my investments I think are doing horrible because Sally, my neighbors, she's just seems like she's killing it over there. So something must be wrong with me.
Right. Exactly. There's a little nugget in there that tells you something needs to change. You don't know what. You can't necessarily put your finger on it, but like you said, there's something telling you that there's more that to be doing, but I'm at a loss as to what that should be, and I don't even really know where to start. You know, hiring somebody to solve that is really what you're doing, but hiring somebody to solve that thinking you won't have to do anything to put any effort into it, again, is how you end up with people that sell snake oil, that there's shortcuts and hacks and all these
Yep.
things. You don't have to really do anything. And then you don't get any results either if you do it that way.
Right. Right. And going back to your, why you would hire a coach or the value of a coach, part of that early on relationship with a coach is getting to know you. If you hire me to be your coach of whatever, fill in the blank, I need to get to know Jack and what his preferences are and
Right.
what's going to motivate him and how I can push you to where you don't crawl up in a hole and give up and say, no, it's not for me, but you want more. You want more. And I think that's a good thing that comes from having a coach as well is they take the time, they should anyway, take the time to get to know you before they say, all right, well, what do you think about this strategy? What are you thinking about,
Right.
walking 5 minutes in the morning or 5 miles or whatever it is?
Yeah. Yeah. You need a good dance partner. Like, you want to learn how to salsa dance. You want to go to a teacher that will work with you, and they'll dance with you, and they'll figure out what you like, and they're gonna a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but let's make this a little bit of a dance. Everybody's different. The things that they respond to are different. It is a little bit of a dance to where you're feeling each other out as to what do you like, what do you not like, how does this work? Does this process work for you? Does this kind of way of doing things work? Let's get this little trial and error and see what works. But it's a little bit of a dance, and it takes a little while to get comfortable with your partner in that dance. So you do got to give it a little bit of time too.
Yep, I love it. Financial planning and salsa. Maybe we should start some classes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. You got anything else on the subject of coaching or coaches?
No, I think that's all that I got. Just trying to help people make better decisions when they go out and hire professionals, and kind of
Yeah,
reframe what you're thinking when you're getting yourself into it.
sounds good to me. Well, great chat as always. Look forward to the next one.
All right, cool. See you.